Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Davao Oriental is now called to order. Requesting everyone to please stand for the opening prayer to be led by Honorable Stephen Paul Uy, after which everyone is requested to remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and the provincial hymn.
Let us put ourselves in the holy presence of God, in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Almighty Father, we are thankful for the presence of each and every one, especially for this moment that we are gathered to discuss and tackle important matters for the development of our province. Lord God, as public servants in the province of Davao Oriental, as we do our responsibilities and functions, may you guide us always, provide us with humble hearts and noble ideas for us to come up with the best plans for all Oriental Davaoenos. All this we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Pleasant afternoon to all the members of this distinguished Sanggunian. Good afternoon also to our SP Support Services Office, headed by our SP Secretary, Mr. Maximino Nazareno II. And to everyone inside the session hall, once again, good afternoon. Mr. Secretary, you may proceed with a roll call for the determination of the quorum.
May I request the members of this august body to say aye as I call the roll. Honorable Beverly M. Dayanan, Honorable Harold A. Montes, Honorable Manuel M. Lepardo Jr., Honorable Ana Cherel N. Castro, Honorable Elijah Paul E. Palmahil, Honorable Daud B. Linsag, Honorable Stephen Paul L. Uy, Honorable Maria Lady Hope J. Macaira, Honorable John Erwin G. Montojo, is on official travel, Honorable Rochi M. Rabelo, Honorable Jerome C. Deanghirang, Honorable Joson Michael G. Deanghirang, Honorable Eleuterio C. Manaytay, Honorable Shanin C. Lintugunan. We have 11 SP members in attendance, including the Vice Governor, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Secretary. Considering that we have mustered a quorum for today's regular session, we can now proceed with the items in the order of business. Before we proceed, may I just remind everyone inside the session hall to please put all your cell phones on silent mode. Mr. Secretary, what is the next item in the order of business?
Your Honor, our next item is reading and consideration of the minutes, Journal of Proceedings of the 18th Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Davao Oriental. During 8th regular session, last August 19, 2025 at the SP Session Hall, Government Center, Dahican, City of Mati, Davao Oriental.
Considering that all members were furnished copies of the said minutes, are there any corrections to be introduced to the said minutes? If none, may I request our Vice Chairman of the Committee on Rules, Honorable Daud Linsag, for the motion for the adoption of the minutes of the 8th regular session dated August 19, 2025. You now have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. Good afternoon to each and everyone. I move for the adoption of previous minutes dated last August 19, 2025 in this city of Mati, province of Davao Oriental. I do so move.
August 19? Okay.
August.
19.
I stand corrected, Madam Presiding Officer. August 22, 2025 in this city of Mati, province of Davao Oriental. I do so move, Madam Chair.
Okay. There is a motion for the adoption of the minutes and journal of proceedings of the 8th regular session of the Sanggunian dated August 22, 2025 on motion of Honorable Linsag, seconded by Honorable Lepardo and Honorable Uy. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Our next item is privilege hour.
We are now under privilege hour. Yes, Honorable Rochi Ravelo, you now have the floor.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer, our Honorable Vice Governor, Glenda Rabat-Gaita, our Honorable colleagues, our Honorable Secretary and staff, guests from our friends from the media, kanatong tanan, mabuhay, madayaw. Nasayod kita na gilatag na sa ato ang pinalanggang governor ang iyahang 10-point agenda, no, of which number 1 ang tourism, number 2 ang ato ang agriculture, and all the others as mentioned during his inaugural address as we celebrate our Araw ng Davao Oriental. But foremost, ang pundasyon ni ini na agenda nakasalalay gihapon sa ato ang peace and order situation. Dako ang iyang pasalamat na niadtong 2016 hangtod 2022 sa iyang first na time na nahimo na governor, nagmalampuson ang usa ka programa na ginatawag nato nagkakaisang lingkod bayan ng Davao Oriental Barangay Outreach Caravan. Diin kini na programa nahimong benchmark sa uban ng mga LGU, especially ang ato ang nasudnong panggamhanan, gani no less than our former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte commissioned the Office of the Special Assistant to the President, then sa Bongo, now our Senator, through Attorney Vanessa Gukong, who happens to be the Assistant Secretary during that time. They benchmark Davao Oriental best practice, of which NLDBOC na maoy nahimong sumbanan sa katong programang Whole of Nations approach, ang ato ang gihimong basihanan sa katong ato ang programa sa LCAC. Today, Honorable Presiding Officer, Vice Governor Glenda Rabat-Gaita, and my honorable colleagues, I would like to present to you the program of which the Governor has started in 2016 and he's going to relaunch on September 9 and September 11 in 2 districts in the province of Davao Oriental. My honorable colleagues and our honorable Vice Governor, permit me to show to all of you here in attendance a special program of the Governor which will be implemented in the soonest time. It is called Nagkakaisang Lingkod Bayan ng Davao Oriental Barangay Outreach Caravan version 2. Because the Governor believed that there is a linear relationship between social development and maintenance of peace and public law, peace and order, where the absence or weakening of the former results in the disruption of the latter. Our challenge is to provide and maintain the balance to give our people the peace and the development that they deserve. Walay kalambuan kung walay kalinaw. Walay kalinaw kung walay kalambuan. Mao kana ang pulong sa ato ang alangdong Governor Nelson L. Dayanghirang. Ang kinina programa features is being inspired by the various programs of our government agencies. The ARENA, which is the Association of Regional Executives of National Agencies, the AFP's Peace Caravan, and other service missions. So dinha nagsugod mao ni ang nag-inspire sa ato ang gobernador nganong iyaha kining gimugna nga programa. Ang kinina programa, the NLDBOC features it's a design that takes on the spirit of convergence and inclusiveness to the full extent. No bias in the category of beneficiaries except bona fide POROC and barangay membership. All relevant national agencies operating in Davao Oriental are considered NLDBOC Peace and Development Partners. It's not just feeding the belly, but foremost is feeding the brain. Public service provision made fun and entertaining. Siyempre, gusto pod nato na dili boring ang usa ka programa sa ato ang gobyerno. Mao na ang ato ang mga pulis ug army, andam na mo kanta, andam na mo sayaw, ug mahimong magician para sa ato ang mga kaigsuunan. This is bottom to top governance approach. Leaders are able to evaluate ground situations and policies in the barangays from where development plans are inspired. Barangay councils and folks are charged with and accepts accountabilities on monitoring government projects in their areas. Because we believe in the province that shared responsibilities, shared victories. The purpose and the scope of this program is basically to enable participatory governance, direct involvement of local government units, meaning the province, the municipio and the city, as well as the barangays, and stakeholders in formulating plans, implementing, monitoring, and evaluation. Basically, the spirit of convergence is what we are doing. During the first Dayanghirang administration from 2016 to 2022, he issued Executive Order number 42 series of 2016, and this time around, he issued Executive Order number 8 series of 2025, or version 2, that the program encompasses all 183 barangays in the 10 municipalities and 1 city of Davao Oriental without prejudice to target beneficiaries' age, religion, sector, economic class, political leaning, and other modifiers. We have a simple logical framework. It follows the systems theory, where there is input, process, which includes activities, and the immediate output or outcomes. So of course, inputs are the goods and services that we're going to provide, the various programs, projects, and activities of the government. The activities are identification of the needs of the barangays, where various agencies are going to be working together in the spirit of convergence. Then there's the actual conduct of the activities on the ground, kanang panahon na gyud sa caravan, kanang the D-Day itself, And then of course, the outcome is the desired, we'll be able to provide the various services to our people, and then hopefully maintaining peace and order in the locality. The primary areas to be identified are those considered to be under the GIDA, geographically isolated and disadvantaged area, where threat to peace is high, itong posible na balikan. While the province is already declared to be insurgency-free and development-ready, but we cannot just be, di ta pwede na maglingkod lang, pasagdan, kundi kinahanglan mapadayunon ang paningkamot aron kita magpabilin na malinaon. And we know the challenge of poverty. There is high poverty incidence in the province. By delivering these services, we'll be able to somehow provide the necessary support to our people. So simple, no? Ang process na to, as you have seen, no? So we identify the barangays, we visit the place, we conduct the activity, and then conduct monitoring and evaluation, and then again go back to the same cycle. Next. So that's how the activity is going to flow for a day, no? So we start at 7 o'clock registration, then the people will decide as to what services they're going to enjoy. While ongoing and services simultaneously, there will be entertainment for our people, no? Katong dili pa maka-avail sa ilahang maglinya man na sila, katong dili pa ka-avail na ay advocacy ang nagkalain-laing agencies, no? PhilHealth, LTO, Army, Police, DILG, and others na ay performance ang police, na ay mga magician, na ay kanta, and others no na apoy parapol. And then there will be a short program to be attended by, of course, our provincial officials, to include Governor Nelson Dayang-Hirang, our Vice Governor Glenda Rabat-Gaita, our congressmen and mayors, as well as the higher-ups of the Army and the police. No, so the very short program and the ceremonial turnover of those support para sa ato ang katawhan. And then padayon ang serbisyo hantod na maabtan og hapon, no? So and then by 4 o'clock done na ang services. So on the actual site of the caravan, mo ni ang mga next ato ang mga services, no? Livelihood development, mao ni ang pwede nato, no? Road safety, anti-drug abuse, peace and order, disaster response, anti-rabies, health and nutrition, family planning, and good governance. The very reason why I presented this, Honorable Presiding Officer and Honorable colleagues, is the Governor is inviting everyone, no? If we're going to conduct the activity in District 1, our board members from District 1 may join and may provide their services as well, whatever they wanted to implement. And even in District 2, our board members from District 2 may also do the same. Unsa pod ang mga serbisyo na ilahang gihatag, no? So kung gusto mo manghatag og tsinelas, magpa-ice cream mo, magpalugaw bata, depende sa atoan. No? Gi-encourage siya ni Governor to participate in this program para ma-feel pod sa mga tao na we are one in this effort sa ato ang probinsya. So, the logical framework is information campaign, entertainment, and short program. So, that was our NLDBOC program milestone fast facts before. We implemented it in the 11 LGUs because we only conducted this program from 2016 to 2022. So there is a hiatus in 2022 to 2025, no? 3 years na na-stop ang program. So we're able to conduct this only to 146 barangays of the 183 barangays. We're able to have this also conducted and participated by 31 and 87 ancestral domain communities. We have 75 peace and development partners, and we're able to serve 6,000 plus beneficiaries. And there were 161 rebel returnees during that time. So these are the same, no? Next. So those were the milestones also before we were able to push peace and development. We have replicated this program. We've increased the number of peace and development partners, and we increased the number of beneficiaries. Our forward steps is to conduct this NLDBOC to the remaining 37 barangays and the rest, no? Pag mabahuman na gyud nato, and then mubalik na pud ta, no? Kay continuation man ni conduct NLDBOC Partners Workshop. That is all on Honorable Presiding Officer, no? So our Governor we'll be happy to have us all in this effort, no, as one family, as one community in Davao Oriental, kay nagtuusigob na banwata garbuta, no? Mag-iban kita kay kanato ini, maging chino ka man. Daghang salamat, maayong hapon, God bless kanatong tanan. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Rochi Ravelo. And thank you for the presentation. I believe the Governor has invited also the members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan to participate and to take part. So I believe that after the regular session, we can just discuss as to how we will be a part of the NLDBOC version 2. So we are still under Privilege R. So do we have other members who would like to avail of the Privilege R? If not, yes, Honorable Lepardo, you are recognized.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. Maayong hapon sa atong tanan. Honorable Presiding Officer, I take this time under privilege of our calendar to inform this August body of the consultation that we had yesterday together with the provincial government headed by the Governor Nelson Boy de Yanghirang on the concern of Dureco as well as the NGCP. Now, Honorable Presiding Officer, the consultation yesterday ended up with a ultimatum from the local chief executive, the Honorable de Yanghirang, to the Davao Oriental Electric Cooperative or Dureco that they better do something about their services at or by the end of December of 2026. Therefore, the decision is if there is no improvement or alleviation on the services that they are providing in the province by that time, then the governor will be forced to, one, look into the remaining years of the legislative franchise of the Dureco on the possibility of terminating the same before the halls of the Congress, and two, finding another provider of electric services for our province. Now, Honorable Presiding Officer, so that the Sanggunian will also have its share on this timeline that is set by the Governor, I think it would be also important for us to make a necessary legislation addressed to the different punong barangays of the 11 LGUs of this province, urging them not to wait for the Dureco to go to their respective offices, but prepare the necessary information that has something to do with the data on the clearing operations that the Dureco will have to undertake together with the LGUs. That means, Honorable Presiding Officer, the respective punong barangays, through the request of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, will make available the data as far as their barangays are concerned and the possible improvements that are affected by the clearing of the lines. And so, in consultation with our Federation President of the Association of Barangay Captains, the Honorable Joson Michael de Yanghirang, and by way of this privilege, Honorable Presiding Officer, I would like that this item or this concern be discussed under unassigned business later on in our calendar so that this representation can make or propose the necessary legislative action or a resolution addressed to the different ABC president of the 11 towns, including the city of Mati, purposely on what I have mentioned earlier, Honorable Presiding Officer. That would be all for my privilege. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Lepardo. There is a manifestation by Honorable Lepardo to discuss this matter that you raised with regards to the legislative action to be taken with regards to the result of the consultation process yesterday. So if there's no objection from the members, Mr. Secretary, please take note that this will be discussed under unassigned business later. Yes, for privilege R, we have Honorable Dayanan. You are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. Good afternoon to my fellow legislators and to my media friends and everyone in attendance. Good afternoon to all of you. Madam Presiding Officer, this is just a rejoinder to the privileged speech of our beloved, the Honorable Member June Lipardo. In connection with Dureco, yes, yesterday, may we just stressed out the importance of having the mayors, in fact, from the mayors to the barangay level, for us to call in to help support the RA 11361, the Anti-Obstruction of Power Lines Act, that for us to be able to move as one for the entire province of Davao Oriental, only to help clear the vegetations, that's really one of the major causes of the power outage. So in view of this communication to these LGUs under the province, so may we call in for their utmost support for this law, so to mitigate this frequent, persistent, and long power outage. Madam Presiding Officer.
Would that be all?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Dayanan. This is just a rejoinder to the manifestation of Honorable Lipardo later. And as manifested by Honorable Lipardo, the discussion on this matter will be under unassigned business. So whatever suggestions and to the proposed legislation may come up during the discussion later. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer.
So we are still under Privilege R. Are there any other members who would like to avail of the Privilege R? If none, we may proceed now to the next item, Mr. Secretary.
Our next item is question hour.
Oh, do we have any guest for question R?
We do not have guest.
Okay,
for
we do
today.
not have any guests, so we can now proceed to the next item.
Our next item is first
Do we have any
reading.
guests? Oh, Honorable Lipardo, you have the floor. You're recognized.
We are already in question R. Honorable,
Question R, yes.
Honorable Presiding Officer, Engineer John Algalliar is with us in relation to communication number 74. We received earlier but not part of the calendar. And may I know if the August body would be asking questions with Engineer Argalliar during the Committee of the Whole under suspended rules or on a question hour. This is in line also with our conversation with the Governor that on instances where there are matters which are considered urgent, then a representative will be sent to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan to further expound on the nature of the said communication.
Okay, so what would be the pleasure of the body? We have here Engineer Algalliar with regards to communication number 18-74-2025 that is certified urgent by the local chief executive. The query of Honorable Lipardo is, would we want to have engineer now during question hour or later when we tackle this measure under a committee as a whole, under as an unassigned business, right? Under suspended rules, I mean. So what would be the pleasure? Later. So during the discussion in the committee as a whole. Okay, so thank you. So we can now proceed to the next item.
Our next item is first reading and referral to committees of proposed ordinances and proposed resolutions.
Yeah. Yes. I believe Honorable Lepardo has raised his hand. You are now recognized.
Honorable Presiding Officer, before we proceed with our next agenda, there is a communication numbered 18-74-2025, which the Office of the Honorable Vice Governor was able to receive just this morning. It concerns the concern here, Honorable Presiding Officer, is to the grant of a gratuitous special use permit with the Mindanao Inclusive Agricultural Development Project, or MIADP. The communication came from the Office of the Governor, and the same is certified as urgent. And so therefore, I would be proposing, Honorable Presiding Officer, that we amend the calendar and discuss this communication on with the Committee of the Whole under suspended rules. I so move for that inclusion, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Okay. There is a manifestation, a request from Honorable Lepardo that a communication number 18-74-2025 be included and in our order of business and to be discussed later under unassigned business and during the committee as a whole, conversion of the body into a committee as a whole. Okay. Mr. Secretary, please take note. Yes, Honorable Joson Dayanghirang.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Madam Presiding Officer. I would like to include also under, as a committee of the whole, communication number 18-75-2025. This is from the Office of the Provincial Governor. This is about memorandum of agreement in behalf of the province of Davao Oriental with the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity. I assume, Presiding Officer.
Okay, there is a request from Honorable Joson Dayanghirang for the inclusion of communication number 18-75-2025 and since it is certified urgent in nature, to be discussed later under committee as a whole under suspended House rules. Yes, Honorable Lepardo, you are recognized.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. There is also another communication which I overlooked, 18-73-2025. I would also be moving that this be included in our discussion, be included in the calendar and be part of the discussion on the Committee of the Whole under suspended rules.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Lepardo. Communication number 18-73-2025 is certified urgent by the local chief executive. It is also requested by Honorable Lepardo for inclusion in the order of business and to be discussed later under committee as a whole under suspended House rules. So if there's no objection, none noted. Mr. Secretary, please take note. Are there any other manifestations before we proceed to the next item? Okay, so next item, Mr. Secretary.
Your Honor, we have two proposed resolutions authored by the Honorable Maria Glenda Monet-Rabat Gaita, the presiding officer. Namely, proposed resolution number 18-66-2025, and the other one is proposed resolution number 18-67-2025.
Proposed resolution 18-66-2025 is referred to the Committee on Local Government. Yes, Honorable Jerome Dayanghirang, you're recognized.
Madam Presiding Officer, mabuhay and madayaw. Madam Presiding Officer, I would like to request the honorable members of this august body that the proposed resolution number 18-66-2025 authored by the Honorable Maria Glenda Monet-Rabat Gaita be discussed under business for the day since the resolution doesn't need any committee deliberations, Madam Presiding Officer.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Jerome Dayanghirang. If there is no objection from the members of the body, none noted, Mr. Secretary, please take note, the request of Honorable Dayang Hirang that said proposed resolution also be discussed under a committee as a whole under suspended House rules or business for the day. Business for the day to be included. Next, proposed resolution number 18-67-2025 is to be referred to Committee on Education, Arts, Culture, Science, and Technology. Yes, Honorable Montes.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. Good afternoon to each and everyone. I would like also to request the indulgence of our Committee Chairman on Rules, at the same time the members of the August body, that the proposed resolution number 18-67-2025 be tackled on our business of the day. This is authored by the Honorable Presiding Officer. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Montes. If there's no objection from the members, the request of Honorable Montes, please take note, Mr. Secretary. This is to be included in the business for the day for discussion later. Next item.
Next item, under communications. Madam Presiding Officer, I would like to correct 2 items under communication section. The first and second items were inadvertently interchanged due to the date of the letter sent by the SB Secretary of the Sangguniang Bayan of Panay-Banay. Consequently, the correct order is that communication number 18-64-2025, dated August 13, 2025, shall be the first item in the communication in the order of business for today, which refers to Municipal Ordinance number 2025-024 of that municipality.
So please take note. Would that be all?
So communication number 18, the first communication is communication number 18-64-2025.
Okay. So the first communication, 1864-2025, will now be
Committee on Labor referred to.
referred to the Committee on Finance, Budget, and Appropriation, and Ways and Means. And communication number 18-65-2025 is referred to Committee on Local Government.
Okay. Next item, Your Honor, is communication number 18-67-2025.
This is referred to Committee on Finance, Budget, and Appropriation, and Ways and Means.
Communication number 18-70-2025.
18-68?
70. Ano?
68.
68.
68, this is referred to Committee on Finance, Budget, and Appropriation, and Ways and Means.
Communication number 18-69-2025.
This is for the information of this August body.
Communication number 18-70-2025.
This is referred to the Committee on Labor and Employment and Civil Service, Human Resource Development.
Next item is communication number 18-71-2025.
This is referred to Committee on Finance, Budget, and Appropriation, and Ways and Means.
Next item is communication number 18-72-2025.
72 is referred to Committee on Cooperative, POs, NGOs, CSO, and Livelihood.
Next is communication number 18-76-2025.
This is referred to Committee on Women, Children, and Family.
Our next item, Your Honor, is committee reports. The committee report number 18-40-2025 will be reported by Committee on Peace and Order and Public Safety.
So the committee chair, yes. Honorable, yes? Okay, there is a request for a few minutes recess. Are there any objections? None noted. A few minutes recess is declared. We are still under committee report. The committee chair on peace and order and public safety will be reporting, will render committee report number 18-40-2025. Honorable Joson Dayang Hirang. Okay, few minutes recess is declared.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Madam Presiding Officer. I move for the passage and approval of the proposed resolution number.
Adoption.
Wait lang. Commit. I would like to render committee report number 18-40-2025 under the Committee on Peace and Order and Public Safety. Subject, communication number 18-47-2025, executive order number 008-2025, signed by Mayor Joel Mayo, Z. Almario, City of Mati, Davao Oriental, dated August 6, 2025. Subject, amending executive order number 32 series of 2024, reorganizing and reconstituting the City Peace and Order Council by upgrading its membership and secretariat. Suppose everybody has a copy of this proposed resolution. I would like to dispense with the reading and move for its adoption. I also move, Madam Presiding Officer.
There is a motion for the adoption of committee report number 18-40-2025 on motion of Honorable Joson Dayang Hirang, seconded by Honorable Jerome Dayang Hirang, Honorable Uy, and all members present. Any objections? Discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. Committee report number 18-40-2025 is hereby adopted by this council. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Committee report number 18-41-2025 by Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriations and Ways and Means.
Honorable Rochi Ravelo, you are recognized.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I have here committee report number 18-41-2025 on the Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriations and Ways and Means with subject communications number 17-1282-2025, the Appropriation Ordinance number 1, series of 2025, calendar year 2025 General Fund Supplemental Budget number 1 of the Municipality of Lupon, involving the amount of 10,003,058.94. Honorable Presiding Officer, honorable colleagues, I move to dispense with the reading of the whole content of this committee report and subsequently move for the adoption of the same. I so move.
There is a motion for the adoption of Committee Report Number 18-41-2025 on motion of Honorable Ravelos, seconded by all members present. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. Committee Report Number 18-41-2025 is hereby adopted by this Council. Next item.
The next item, Your Honor, we are now business for the day.
Okay, we are now under business for the day. Honorable Joson Dayang-Hirang for the passage of proposed resolution 18-64-2025, output of committee report number 18-40-2025.
Good afternoon once again. Good afternoon, Madam Presiding Officer. I would like to move for the passage and approval of the proposed resolution number 18-64-2025, subject of communication number 18-47-2025, executive order number 008 series of 2025, signed by Mayor Joel Mayo Almario, City of Mati, Davao Oriental, dated August 6, 2025, subject amending executive order number 32 series of 2024, organizing and reconstituting the City Peace and Order Council by upgrading its membership and secretariat. With that, Madam Presiding Officer, I do so move. Thank you.
There is a motion for the passage of resolution number 18-64-2025 on motion of Honorable Joson Dayang-Hirang, seconded by all present. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. Next item.
The next item is proposed resolution number 18-64-2025.
65.
Yeah.
18-65.
64.
65, yes.
65.
Honorable Ravelo.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have here resolution number 18-65-2025, entitled a resolution declaring the appropriation ordinance number 1, series of 2025 of the municipality of Lupon, Davao Oriental, operative in its entirety, subject to some conditions. Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to dispense with the reading of the whole content of this resolution number 18-65-2025 and move for the approval of the same. I so move.
There is a motion for the passage of resolution number 18-65-2025 on motion of Honorable Ravelos, seconded by all members present. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. Resolution number 18-65-2025 is hereby approved by this Council. Next item, we have, yes, Honorable Jerome Dayang-Hirang.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. I have here proposed resolution number 18-66-2025, a resolution expressing the deepest condolences and profound sympathy of the 18th Sangguniang Panlalawigan of the province of Davao Oriental to the bereaved family of the late Mr. Dioscoro B. Vicentino, a renowned Filipino composer and writer, and honoring his legacy for his outstanding contribution to music, culture, and education. Whereas the late Dioscoro B. Vicentino, who served with dedication as Public Information and Media Relation Officer and Regional Supervisor in Music at the Department of Education Region 11, brought distinct honor and pride to the province of Davao Oriental and the entire Region 11 through his remarkable musical contributions, most notably his composition, I Am a Teacher, which has been nationally recognized as the official theme song for the World Teachers' Day celebration. Whereas his distinguished musical composition include the Davao Regional Hymn of the Department of Education, the Banwa na Madayao Provincial Hymn of Davao Oriental, Tagamati, City Hymn of Mati, Magsambok, Festival Song of the Sangbookan Festival of Mati, among many others, which have been officially adopted and enshrined through various ordinances, executive orders, and are widely used in local government units, public and private schools, as well as cultural celebration and festivities. Whereas his invaluable contributions in the field of education, coupled with his dedicated service as a technical consultant to various local government units, shall remain timelessly inscribed in the annals of the province history, serving as a testament to his commitment and excellence. Whereas his extraordinary musical talent and artistic legacy hold immense cultural significance for the province, standing as a lasting source of pride and perpetual inspiration to fellow composers, educators, and music enthusiasts across generations. I so move, Madam Presiding Officer.
There is a motion for the passage of Resolution number 18-66-2025 on motion of Honorable Dayang Hirang, seconded by all members present. Any objections? Discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. Next item, Honorable Montes.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I have here proposed resolution number 18-67-2025, a resolution commending the City of Mati National High School, Balangay City High Performing Arts, for bringing pride and honor to the City of Mati and the Province of Davao Oriental through their outstanding achievements and exemplary performance in the Indak-Indak ng Kadayawan 2025 held in Davao City. Whereas the Indak-Indak ng Kadayawan is one of the prestigious cultural street dancing competition in the Philippines, showcasing the rich cultural heritage, artistry, and creativity in various contingents from all over the country. Whereas the City of Mati National High School, Balangay City High Performing Arts proudly represents the City of Mati and the Davao Oriental in the Indak-Indak ng Kadayawan 2025 held in Davao City. Whereas their performance reflected not only their dedication and discipline as students, artists, but also the ingenuity and teamwork of their choreographers, trainers, and mentors, and the unyielding support of their school and community. Whereas through this artistry and excellence, they brought honor and pride to the City of Mati and the Province of Davao Oriental by showcasing the unique cultural identity and rich tradition of our people before the national audience. Whereas the City of Mati National High School, Balangay City High Performing Arts emerged as champion in the Indak-Indak ng Kadayawan 2024 and successfully defended their title in 2025, making them back-to-back champion for 2 consecutive years. Whereas the 18th Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Davao Oriental recognizes that the achievement of the City of Mati National High School, Balangay City High Performing Arts in these prestigious events serve as inspiration to the youth and testament of a vibrant culture and talent of the province. Madam Chair, I move for the approval of this proposed resolution number 67-2025, and I also move.
There is a motion for the passage of Resolution number 18-67-2025 on motion of Honorable Montes, seconded by all members present. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. Said resolution is hereby approved by this Council. Next item.
Next item, Your Honor, we are now on an unassigned business, under unassigned business.
We have measures, communications that are certified urgent. I request Honorable Linsag for the conversion of the body into a committee as a whole and the suspension of the House rules.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. Good afternoon to each and everyone. I move for the suspension of the House rules and convert this body into a committee of a whole. I do so move, Madam Chair.
There is a motion presented by Honorable Linsag, seconded by all present. All members present. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. Yes, Honorable Lepardo, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Should this representation address you as Madam Chairwoman or Honorable Presiding Officer? Tenerate, Honorable Presiding Officer, 3 communications are under consideration with our Committee of the Whole. The first communication, Honorable Presiding Officer, which is all certified urgent by the Honorable Governor, is the communication in relation to the project affected persons or PAP in Barangay Mainit, Municipality of Katiil. The second communication, Honorable Presiding Officer, is in relation to projects that are to be implemented under MIADP or the Mindanao Inclusive Agricultural Development Project, where there is a need for us to apply for a gratuitous special use permit or GSUP. And the last communication, Honorable Presiding Officer, is our MOA. I was just asked by the Honorable Joson Dayanghirang to present this one with the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity, o PAPRO, with Secretary Carlito G. Galvez Jr. Before we proceed on these communications, Honorable Presiding Officer, we are joined today by Engineer John Algallar of the Provincial Engineer's Office, where he will be discussing with us communications number 73 and 74. And may I therefore request that Engineer Algallar be allowed to take the podium for us to be apprised of this communication.
Considering that we are under suspended House rules, we can allow our guests to join in the discussion to give us updates or inputs with regards to the said communications. You may proceed.
Hello. Good afternoon, Madam Presiding Officer, our Vice Governor Glenda Monet Rabat Gaita, and to the honorable members of this august body. So we have, in behalf of the Provincial Project Monitoring and Implementation Unit, the PPMIU, and the LPMIU from the MIADP. So the provincial government has entered into a project with the World Bank, particularly the Philippine Rural Development Project Scale Up, specifically on the rehabilitation and improvement of Farm to Market Road, National Highway Junction proper Mainit to Purok Bangas, Mainit Katiil to Purok Buko-Buko sa Anay Elementary School with bridge component in Barangay Kabasagan in Buston, Davao Oriental. The approximated project cost of this particular project is around 280 million. So since we are on the verge of on the approval by the Regional Project Advisory Board by the Philippine Rural Development Project, hopefully by next week. So we are asking the honorable members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan to authorize the governor to enter into a memorandum of agreement, particularly compensation package with the project affected persons relative to this proposed project. As a premise, it is stipulated in the 1987 Constitution, Article 3, Section 9, that private property shall not be taken for public use without just compensation. And with this, we have identified 51 project-affected persons whose with varied properties that would be affected. Some are portion of the house, miscellaneous trees, coconut trees with their assessed value. So with this, since it is part of the requirement of the PRDP, part of the requirement which is to see to it that every project affected persons will be compensated. And thus, the provincial government needs to have an agreement, compensation agreement, with this particular project-affected persons. Another request from the provincial, in behalf of the Provincial Project Management Implementing Unit, is for the MIADP, the application of the gratuitous special use permit, or the GSOP, intended for the Mindanao Inclusive Agricultural Development Project, or MIADP, which is particularly located in the municipality of Tarragona. We have identified 5 proposed projects. Now, actually, this project, the MIADP, is intended for the IP communities, IPs, in Tarragona, which within the ancestral domains. So we have 5 proposed projects: the improvement concreting of Barangay Tubaon, in Sitio Madian to Sitio Bagwan Farm to Market Road, construction, improvement, rehabilitation of Barangay Limot potable water system, construction of Bato-Bato Bridge, Sitio Bato-Bato, Barangay Tubaon. Number 4 is improvement concreting of Barangay Limot to Sitio Bantal to Sitio Bugak to Sitio Timbuang to Sitio Santo Tomas Farm to Market Road. And lastly, improvement of or concreting of Barangay Tubaon to Sitio Madian to Sitio Kangusan Farm to Market Road with bridge. So the indicative cost of each project is around, for the improvement of concreting of Sitio Madian, the amount is 104 million. For the potable water system in Barangay Limot is around 3.6 million. For the Bato-Bato Bridge at Barangay Tubaon is around 48 million. And for the Sitio Bantal to Sitio Bugak to Sitio Timbuang to Sitio Santo Tomas Farm to Market Road is around 110,500,000. So this gratuitous special use permit is necessary since this particular project will be crossing along timberlands, forest land, and that is why this gratuitous special use permit is necessary to be applied at the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. So with this, Madam Presiding Officer, thank you for giving us time and opportunity.
Okay. So, are there any questions, clarifications? Yes, Honorable Ana Cheryl Castro.
Good afternoon to everyone, to this August body, and to our Madam Presiding Officer, and to the friends from the media, our secretary, and everyone who are in here. Good afternoon, Engineer.
Good afternoon, Board.
Kaning nalang ko'y question ning about sa katiil ning
Yes po.
road to sa kanang mainit katong ginabuhat na hot spring.
Yes.
Ilang yan siya? Itong affected persons, wala man gud na kaibutang diri ang like naidagko na amount na gitagaan, but the same lang portion of the house ang indicated sa particulars. Like portion of Norman Inob, 106,000, while others are 7,000. Unsa ning 106,000? Portion lang yun ni?
Portion of the house. However, there were, it depends upon the area of the house that will be demolished, that are affected. So this 106,920, more or less, they will be displaced and eventually they will be reconstructed in a separate or particular more or less mga okay. It is a residential lot. Then it is a payment for affected and damaged property. So particularly, this particular project affected person, dako ang portion niya nga
apektuhan.
maapektuhan. So,
That's why dako ang amount
Yes.
sa payment ani.
this depends on the assessed value of the lot, of the land property.
Engineer, where do you get this the payment of this, the total? How much is the total?
266,220
And asa ni kuhaon ang payment?
under our funds for the
PRDP project.
local funds.
Local
funds.
How much is the amount of the project there in
280 million.
280 million approved? And also, how much is there a, what we call this, contribution or counterpart of the province?
Yes,
And,
the counterpart of the province is around 30% of the total project cost. So 70% of which will be shouldered by the World Bank,
okay.
while 30% will be shouldered
by the
LGU
province. And the LGU. Sa LGU, how much is the
province of
percentage?
Davao Oriental.
Okay.
30%.
Wala sa LGU.
Wala sa LGU.
Okay. When is the start of this?
Well, after this, hopefully it will be approved by the Regional Project Advisory Board by hopefully next week. Then a week after, we are expecting to have a null one. Null one means no objection letter. Then after receiving the no objection letter, we will now be procuring this particular project.
Okay. Engineer, lastly, yung gani sa project sa Hot Spring,
Yes.
part ni siya, appeal siya diri sa PRDP na ni,
It
o
will-
concreting of roads lang ni?
Concreting of roads. It will traverse within that particular hot spring, but it will not. It is not part of that tourism project site.
And asa gani ini magikan? Where the
Sa
start of the
National Highway
road,
Junction.
National,
Yes.
sa may sitio,
State College.
State College
Dorso.
start, and then going to
Buko-buko sa Anay.
Boston.
Yes, Boston. So around 8 kilometers, 8.6 kilometers. I think.
National Highway.
National Highway Junction.
Okay. Surface. Okay, thank you, Engineer. Who are the participating contractors?
It will still be procured
By the governor?
by the
By
office
Gov.
of the governor.
Okay. Maybe that would be all, Ms. Engineer. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Presiding.
Thank you, Honorable Castro. Honorable Lipardo, you have the floor.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I have few questions for Engineer Algalyar.
Yes.
Engineer, we have a concern here. In your letter, or in the letter of the Honorable Governor, you attached here the names as well as the amount and the signature. However, it failed to attach the
MOA.
MOA.
We have a copy of MOA.
May I be...
Word.
Now, this is a 280 million PRDP project, Engineer.
Yes.
And you said that it will traverse from the National Highway to Sitio Buko-Buko.
Sitio Buko-buko sa
That
Anay.
is in Barangay Kabasagan
Kabasagan,
of
Buston.
Boston. This will be for around 8 kilometers. Did I hear you
Yes,
correctly?
mga 8.6 kilometers.
And the counterpart of the province here is 30%.
30%.
So if it's 30%, that's 28 million times 3, correct?
Yes.
Almost 56 million.
Yes.
Ano?
Almost 80. 80
Almost
million.
90, I mean.
Yeah.
So 84 million.
84.
This counterpart of the province, do we already have an allocation for this one?
Yes. Yes, board.
And in what budget year did we allocate or allocated 84 million?
The local finance committee has already allocated for this particular project, board. I just don't have the
Data?
The data
Is
or the
it
appropriation.
On proposal in 2026, or is it already embedded in the 2025 budget, sir?
I think I'm not sure if whether it is within the 2025 or in 2026, but definitely it is within that particular budget.
And the governor has already given a green light on this project.
Yes.
Because I was just thinking, in 2025, our 20% development fund is somewhere around 500 million, 500, I think 12. The debt servicing for that is more than 300. If we are to allocate an additional 84 million, just so that we'll have this one, then that would mean our leg room for the 20% development fund would be now like there is almost no room for it. At any rate, I haven't seen it in the 2025 budget. Maybe it just missed me. And maybe the Honorable Ruchi Ravelo knows about this one. Now, this MOA, Engineer Algalyar, who made this? The province?
Province board.
And the intention is authority be given to the governor so that we can pay by way of this MOA these affected individuals by the time that there will be a construction
Yes.
of this 280 million. And based on your answer to the Honorable Tata Nunez Castro, you already have the necessary fund
Yes.
that would pay for the just compensation to these individuals
Yes, board.
to the tune of
66,000.
266,000. Okay. All right. On my second query, Honorable Presiding Officer, on the request for under communication number 18-74, on the request for a gratuitous special use permit or GSUP, the purpose of this one, Engineer Algalyar, is for the governor to make the request with the DNR.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned of these projects, there are 5 of them. Namely, improvement concreting of Barangay Tubaon to Sitio Madyan, to Sitio Bagwan. You also have a potable water in Barangay Limot. There is also a Bato-Bato Bridge in Tubaon. You also have Sitio Bantal to Sitio Bugak to Sitio Timbuang, all in Barangay Limot. And lastly, concreting in Tubaon, Sitio Madyan to Sitio Kanggusan. Are these also all under PRDP?
No, board. It is under MIADP.
Aha.
Mindanao Inclusive Agricultural Development Project.
Is this an undertaking by the province or of the municipality of Tarragona?
Initiative of the province, board. Actually, the purpose of for the PIDP, it is plainly for commodity. While this MIADP, the purpose is for farm-to-market road intended for ancestral domain or the IP communities located particularly in Tarragona.
Now, this MIADP is still under the Department of
Agriculture.
Agriculture. And how is it different. You said the difference between the two PRDP and the MIADP is that these are for ancestral domains.
Yes, ancestral domains.
Will it also be similar to the PRDP that there will be a counterpart on the LGU?
Yes, there is a counterpart, but only 10%.
10%.
10%.
And who will produce for the counterpart?
The local government of Davao Oriental, province of Davao
The
Oriental.
province.
Yes.
Now, as far as you know, because you made mention earlier that this will run by hundreds of millions, engineer, no? Did the governor also already gave a green light for this one?
Yes, board. The governor already has a green light with these particular projects.
And most likely, the counterpart for these projects will be taken from the 20% development fund.
20%.
All right. But the purpose for today's session and on this communication is the authority of the governor to request for a gratuitous special use permit or GSOP with the DNR.
With the DNR.
All right. At least that is clear. Thank you, Engineer Algallar.
Thank you, board.
Did you also discuss this OPAPRO? Hindi na.
OPAPRO.
Hindi na. Ho?
Uh,
Wala na. Honorable Presiding Officer, this MOA, thank you, Engineer Algallar. I'm already through with the Engineer, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Okay, thank you, Engineer.
This third communication, Honorable Presiding Officer, is a MOA with the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity, or OPAPRO, under the Office of Secretary Carlito G. Galvez Jr. The purpose of this, Honorable Presiding Officer, are all embedded in the letter of the Honorable Governor, which is to make sure that we are committed and we should promote our unwavering commitment to the delivery of essential services, uphold the rule of law, and ensure that peace and security across the province will be maintained. And we can do so in collaboration or together with the Office of Secretary Galvez. This MOA, Honorable Presiding Officer, is a pro forma MOA and would most likely be the same MOAs that will be sent to other provinces. And so with that, Honorable Presiding Officer, I think I'm already through with the three communications of the Honorable Governor. And unless if there are members of this august body who would wish to ask more about this communication.
Okay, we are now discussing communication number 18-75-2025. Are there any questions, clarifications with regards to this communications? Yes, Honorable Montes.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. This is addressed to Engineer Argallar. This is with regards to gratuitous special use permit. May I know if the gratuitous special use permit that you've applied that would include the extraction of sand and gravel in the area?
No, board. The gratuitous special use permit is really intended for the particular parcel of land that will be traversing at the timberland or forest land. That's why the DNR, we are required to apply for this particular permit since technically no project shall be located within the forest or forest land or timberland. That's why we will be applying for this special use permit in order for us to be exempted.
Thank
or
you,
allowed.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Montes. Are there any other questions, clarifications? Yes, Honorable Rochi Ravelo.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. This is in response to the question of the Honorable Lipardo with regards to this communications number 18-74-2025 as presented by our resource person and General Jan Algarliar when he was asked by the gentleman from Manay as to whether these projects are already funded, and if so, thus the governor already has given green light on these following projects, specifically located in the municipality of Tarragona. This is, I think, included already in the 2025 budget. For counterpart, there is an under LGDF, no, of the total amount of for our 20% local government development fund for the year is 512.4 million pesos, of which under the PPDO, under the Office of PPDO Economic Sector, there is this specific counterpart fund cost sharing scheme for special funded projects amounting to 87,267,000 pesos for this purpose. This is in response to the query of the Honorable Lepardo, Honorable Presiding Officer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Ravelo. Are there other members who would like to, are there more questions, clarifications from the members? If none, are there, yeah. Honorable Ravelo, you still have more information to provide? Honorable Lepardo.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I thank the Honorable Ravelo for the information. Actually, in the committee hearing that we had, we were requested that the LFC will be invited, and considering the very nature of that committee hearing, Honorable Presiding Officer, it was a little bit faster because we were considering the budget of the 2025, which was at the time reenacted. And on the 20% development fund, there is no presentation of the entire 512 million. At any rate, if that is already part of it, then that's very good news, because that means we can now consider this project on our end as funded already. However, I think the Honorable Ravelo said that on the other project, particularly for the other communication, there is yet no funding on the counterpart of the province. That is what I got from the Honorable Ravelo, but we would know in the coming days or in the coming months as we now consider later on the 2026 budget of the province on whether this will be funded. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Are there still other questions, clarifications with regards to the three communication certified urgent? If none, what would be the pleasure of the body? I believe the recommendation of the committee as a whole is for the passage of the resolutions as requested from the letters. So, Honorable Daud Linsag for the conversion of the body back to plenary, still under suspended House rules.
Thank you once again, Madam Presiding Officer. I move for the conversion of this body back to plenary. I do so move, Madam Chair. Thank you.
There was a motion presented by Honorable Daud Linsag, seconded by Honorable Uy, Honorable Ravelo. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. We are now back to plenary. Honorable Lepardo for the passage of resolutions. You may
Thank
proceed.
you, Honorable Presiding Officer. In relation to our discussion on communication number 18-73-2025, this representation will be proposing for a passage of a resolution granting authority to the local chief executive, the Honorable Nelson L. Dayanghirang, to sign for in behalf of the province with the project affected persons or PAP. A copy of the memorandum will be given later to the members of this august body. And I am now ready to defend my proposed resolution, Honorable Presiding Officer, if there be questions on this one.
So are there any questions with regards to the communication 18-73-2025? If none, you may proceed with the With the passage,
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I do so move for the passage of that resolution, and we request the Secretariat to provide the necessary whereases of in relation to the said motion.
there was a motion for the passage of resolution number 18-68-2025 on motion of Honorable Lepardo, seconded by all members present. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. The resolution number 18-68-2025, output of communication number 1873-2025, is hereby approved by this council.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. May I continue?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. In relation to communication number 18-74, on the request of the Governor that he be given authority to apply with the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DNR, for an application of a gratuitous special use permit, or GSUP, I am proposing that we pass a resolution authorizing the said Governor to apply for a GSUP over a timberland or a forest land affected by the projects as presented, Honorable Presiding Officer. I am now ready to defend the said proposed resolution.
Are there any queries, clarifications? None noted. You may proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I do so move for the passage of that resolution, and would request the Secretariat to provide the necessary whereases. Thank you.
There was a motion for the passage of resolution number 18-69-2025 on motion of Honorable Lepardo, seconded by Honorable Dayanghirang, Jocelyn Dayanghirang, Honorable Jerome Dayanghirang. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. Resolution number 18-69-2025 is hereby approved by this council. You may proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I am now also proposing for a resolution that would be resolution number 70 in relation to the memorandum of agreement with the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity, OPAPRO, represented by Secretary Carlito G. Galvez Jr. Copy of the said MOA is already in the possession of the members present of today's session. I am now ready to defend the said proposed resolution, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Are there any questions, clarifications? None noted. You may proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I also move for the passage of that resolution and would most respectfully request the Secretariat to provide the necessary whereases. Thank you.
Okay, there is a motion for the passage of resolution number 18-70-2025 on motion of Honorable Lepardo, seconded by all members present. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. Resolution number 18-70-2025 is hereby approved by this council. Next item, do we have other matters for discussion? Aye.
Our next item, Your Honor, is unassigned business. Unassigned business.
We are for the measure under unassigned business. Your manifestation earlier during privilege hour.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. And thank you for the opportunity. The intention of this representation, Honorable Presiding Officer, is to request by way of a resolution all of our punong barangays under 183 barangays in this province. The intention is in relation to as an offshoot, of the consultation yesterday and the decision of the Governor that Dureco be given a timeline until the end of 2026. Now, Honorable Presiding Officer, it would somewhat expedite things if the issue would be on the clearing of electric lines where there is a vegetation. If we tap on earlier with our different punong barangays, where the request would solely redound on the fact that we will be requesting them to identify the improvements, the lands that are affected where there is that improvement, and come up with a report or an amount, by the time the Dureco would go to the different municipalities and ask for this one, the same would be readily available. If the Dureco would just commit to its intention of clearing the vegetations on the different lines, Honorable Presiding Officer. Now, that is also telling the public and Dureco that the Sangguniang Panlalawigan is also one in them in making sure that there can be a smooth and a little bit faster compliance on the issue on vegetation, Honorable Presiding Officer. Now, if the Dureco would not tap onto this, and by 2026 they will not be able to meet the deadline of the governor, then this data can still be used by the next provider, Honorable Presiding Officer, if that provider would so wish. However, there is a proposal from the lady board member from Baganga, the Honorable Dayanan, that the resolution will not be only addressed to the punong barangays. The resolution will also be addressed to the different local chief executive. My take on it is I did not include it earlier, Honorable Presiding Officer, considering that all of the mayors were present in these two meetings, except for the first one. And there is an express directive coming from the governor to help out the Dureco in as far as clearing the lines. And so I felt that it might be redundant if we are to pass a resolution that would address the mayors. But of course, considering that the Honorable Dayanan has manifested it, and the other members who are also present may also say their part, then I would be willing to include them if that would be the decision of this August body, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Anyway, we are in the period of discussion. There is a suggestion to the proposed resolution of Honorable Lipardo, a suggestion by Board Member Dayanan to include the local chief executives of the different city and municipal LGUs. That's to include the mayors, the local chief executives. So what would be the take of the other members with regard to the suggestion before we can finalize the title and the contents of the said proposed resolution? So what would be the take of the other members? Yes, first Honorable Elijah Palmahil and then Honorable Dayanan is next.
Good afternoon, everyone, Madam Presiding Officer. In relation to Attorney Board Member Lipardo's manifestation earlier, I would also like to suggest maybe we could ask the Dureco to identify, in aiding our barangay captains in identifying where are the power lines or the power line corridor should the Dureco said and last power supply consultation, so that we could really address the taller vegetations and clearing the vegetations that they said was the main cause of our recurring power outages. So maybe we should also ask the participation of Dureco in this matter so that we can expedite and fast track this occurring problem and make a immediate solution to this problem in relation to Attorney Lipardo's manifestation earlier. It's
Okay.
just a suggestion, Madam.
Okay. So I believe that's duly noted by the proponent. And yes, Honorable Dayanan, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. I was trying really to recall if there was indeed a call coming from our good governor for everyone present, for all the local executives, to really call to support the RA 11361. That is the Anti-Obstruction of the Power Lines Act. That's why yesterday, honestly, I was a little disappointed, because I was expecting we are all there also to help in connection with the clearing of these vegetations that's really identified as one of the major causes of the power outage. I leave it also to the honorable gentleman from the municipality of Manay But as far as yours truly is concerned, I haven't really heard our good governor saying about it. Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Dayanan. Honorable Lipardo, any others? Okay.
I would take I would answer question the manifestation of the Honorable Dayanan after the Honorable Makaira would
Okay.
speak.
I believe
Panagsara man mo istorya.
Honorable Makaira, you have the floor. You're recognized.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. I would like to join the manifestation of Board Member June Lepardo with regards to the barangay captains in identifying the problem areas in their specific barangays. And in addition, Madam Chair, I would also like if we can also include, because previously the Dureco has presented to us their program with the training of the volunteers from each barangay for the barangay captains to also manifest or to manifest if they have volunteers already trained for their barangays or if they have received the communications from Dureco and if or if they have scheduled for the training of these volunteers for the barangay so that they can work in collaboration with the Dureco and the barangay captains and the barangay volunteers as manifested also by Board Member Palmahil a while ago.
Okay.
That will be all.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Makaira. Yes, Honorable Lipardo, you were raising your hand earlier.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. First, on the manifestation of the Honorable Dayanan. Before yesterday, there was a meeting also called by the governor when we were in Lanes, I think. And I think the Honorable Presiding Officer was present at the time. However, what can be recalled only is the highlight of the governor giving a warning to the mayors if they will not attend the next meeting. I can distinctly recall during the time in Lanes, Honorable Presiding Officer, where the governor addressed the mayors who were present to help Dureco in clearing up the lines by tapping onto the different punong barangays. In fact, in the municipality of Manay, I think days after the meeting, the Honorable John Marco Dayanghirang already called for an ABC meeting and all of the barangay captains to make sure that we heed to the call of the governor. Yesterday, I was also able to hear from the governor requesting, including the mayors who were present, to help Dureco. However, what was highlighted yesterday is the ultimatum of the governor. Now, I think the governor was not remiss in reminding the different local chief executive, but as I have observed, the different local chief executive will have to tap onto the different punong barangays. That is why, that is the intention of this representation, that we, with that ultimatum that is set by next year, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan can also take the initiative of also requesting the assistance of the different punong barangays. And so, the resolution that I proposed. Again, to this representation who was able to attend the 2 meetings with the governor, I think it's very clear that the governor requested the different local chief executives who were present to assist the Dureco. In fact, the governor, I can distinctly recall in Lanes said, you don't have to be afraid addressing to the Dureco. You don't have to be afraid in paying for the improvement because the amount of the improvement has a commensurate amount in the assessor. They cannot be asking for the moon. If the assessor says the value of the Coconut Hill would only be at 650 pesos, then that would be the amount. So, again, Honorable Presiding Officer, there is no remission on the part of the governor in informing the local chief executive. I would be accommodating the request of the Honorable Palmahil and Honorable Makaira that Dureco will also be included in this resolution I will just be asking the two legislators to help in the crafting of the resolution wherein their intention will also be included, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Lepardo. So, I believe the two manifestations were already addressed and accepted by the proponent. As to the proposal of Honorable Dayanan to include the mayors, what would be the take of the members of this council? Would that be incorporated or would it be a separate? Yes, Honorable Dayanan.
Madam Presiding Officer, I still would really like to make an appeal. Whether the governor said it or not, whether it would be redundant or not. But personally, I really feel that we need to support, to abide, to support this RA 11361 to be implemented across Davao Oriental. Because, Madam Presiding Officer, even if we are prepared for other provider to take over, but still, 1 year is still very long for us to live with intermittent power outage. That is for me to maximize, to mitigate, eliminate this one of the major causes being so identified already. So I move for this to be included in the resolution, Madam Chair.
So, yes, thank you, Honorable Dayanan. What would be the take of the proponent, Honorable Lepardo?
I have no problem in including the different local chief executives, Honorable Presiding Officer. I think we are all in the same idea that our really intention is to help also Dureco in any way we can as far as legislation in the Sangguniang Panlalawigan is concerned. We'll also request the Honorable Dayanan later on to help the Secretariat in crafting the said resolution where her intentions of including the LCEs be included in that resolution, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Okay, thank you. So are there any other questions, suggestions, clarification? Yes, Honorable Castro, you're recognized.
Additional to that, Dureco, our problem to Dureco, I'd like you all to know that, and also I would like it to be included, Madam Presiding, that to ask the Dureco that they cannot really provide or supply the whole Davao Oriental. I know that because Engineer Dumadag, our provincial engineer, told us that the Dureco cannot provide. There is this certain materials that they cannot provide because of its cost. I think it's billion. That's why we really need another provider for our supply of electricity. So that is what I want to be included to ask the Dureco if this is really true that they cannot give us the proper supply for everyone. There is this material, I just forgot the name of that cost billion. So that's all I can add up. Thank you, Madam Presiding.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Castro. Yes, so are there any other, I think that's just a manifestation. Yes, Honorable Lepardo.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. So as to give justice also to the manifestation of the Honorable Castro, we also include in one of the whereases her manifestation, her observation that Dureco cannot make the necessary supply. But the intention, again, Honorable Presiding Officer, of the resolution is addressed to the different punong barangays of the 183 barangays of our province, and with the inclusion of the manifestation of Honorable Palmahil and Honorable Makaira, Dureco be included in as far as in the identification there would be a personnel coming from Dureco. That is the intention of the Honorable Honorable Palmahil. And of that of Honorable Macaira is the personnel trained by the Dureco in the different localities. In different localities, barangays, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Okay.
And to also include the manifestation of the lady legislator from Baganga, the Honorable Dayanan, that this resolution be also addressed to the different local chief executives of the 11 towns in our province. And finally, with that of the Honorable Tata Nunez Castro. I think there are nothing more, Honorable Presiding Officer.
I believe so. None are raising their hand. You may, would you be passing the resolution?
Yes, Honorable Presiding Officer. Thank you. The Honorable Macaira would say something, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Honorable Macaira.
Just to clarify, Madam Presiding Officer, the program of the Dureco was the Sugdan sa Barangay. It is for their partnership with the barangay, for the barangays. So my manifestation earlier was to also identify the barangays which have been in partnership with the Dureco with the program of Sugdan sa Barangay.
Yeah. Yes, Honorable Lepardo.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I am now ready to make the necessary motion for the passage of that resolution, Honorable
You may
President.
proceed. I believe all members have already manifested their suggestions, and I think we have already clarified everything.
All right. Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I would be sponsoring a resolution addressed to the different 180 punong barangays of the province of Davao Oriental through the office of the Federated ABC President, the Honorable Joson Michael Dayanghirang, sir, where later on his office would be disseminating the same to the different ABC President of the 11 towns of Davao Oriental. To include, Honorable Presiding Officer, in the resolution, a copy also be given, addressed to the different 11 town municipal and city mayor of the province of Davao Oriental. And the necessary whereas, Honorable Presiding Officer, may I humbly request the Secretariat, with all the manifestations that were said earlier, to include the same and have it also be part of the resolution. I'd also move for the passage of that resolution.
There is a motion for the passage of resolution number 18-71-2025 on motion of Honorable Lepardo, seconded by all members present. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. The resolution number 18-71-2025 is hereby approved by this council. Okay. Do we have other matters for discussion? We are still under unassigned business. None? Yes, Honorable Lepardo. Yes, Honorable Lepardo.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. May I request that the Honorable Daod Linsag be recognized for his manifestation?
Honorable Linsag.
Madam Chair, I move for a 1-minute recess.
There's no objection from the members. A 1-minute recess is declared. I believe we are through with unassigned business, but it's the next item, Mr. Secretary.
Our next item, Your Honor, is proposed ordinances for third and final reading. There are no proposed ordinances for this moment. Our next is other matters.
We are, yes, for other matters, yes, Honorable Montes.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I would like to request the members of the Committee on Education as well as the members of the Committee on Labor that we will have a committee meeting right after the regular session. Thank you.
Please take note, committee members of Committee on Education and Labor, there will be a meeting after this regular session. Yes, Honorable Ravelo.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I'd like to request the honorable members under the Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation, as well as the Committee on Agriculture and Trade, that we'll have a short meeting immediately after the session of all those matters referred to our committees.
Okay, please take note, members, Vice Chair and members of the Committee on Finance, Budget, Appropriation, and the Committee on Food and Agriculture. There will be a meeting after this regular session. Any other members? Yes, Honorable Ana Cheryl Castro.
Also, to the members and the Vice Chairman of Committee on Women and Children and Family for a short meeting after this session. Thank you.
Okay, please take note, Vice Chair and members of the Committee on Women, Children and Family, there will be a meeting after this regular session. So, are there any other members? We are still under other matters. If none, what is the next item in the order of business?
Adjournment, Your Honor.
Okay, what is now the pleasure of the body? We are through with the items in the order of business. Any motion for adjournment? Okay, there is a motion for the adjournment of this regular session on motion of Honorable Lepardo, seconded by all members present. Any objections, discussions? None noted. Motion is carried. Session is hereby adjourned.